Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. Dow is down 0.17%, Nasdaq going up 0.40%, S&P staying flat, and Russell going down 0.71%. Now here's the 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500, and communication services on top because of Meta, and then we have technology, so it's completely a risk on move. Then we have energy, basic materials, but everything else pretty much flat to even red, like utilities, real estate, financial, industrials, consumer defensive, and healthcare. And what we got here on stock market map, well, you can see the big rally started here on technology and communication services, led by Meta up 3.51%. Then we have Amazon going up, Tesla slightly down, and some of these consumer defensive name hitting brand new all-time highs. I mean, this thing just on a monster run. Walmart and Costco. Then we got Apple hitting a brand new all-time high, closing there. Microsoft going flat. Nvidia fully recovered, came back up and holding 140. And you can see financial not doing really good here. It's down. And then we have some names, big names, Eli Lilly going up, and also MRK going up 1.23%. And energy sector pretty much going flat to a little bit red today. On SPY ETF, it's going absolutely flat on that day, and you can see we actually got up to pretty much another all-time high, and it's there right now, 604.32. And you can see, I mean, as we're going higher and higher, volume drying up, candles are getting smaller and smaller. So I don't know what's in store here, but something has to give, guys. Something is gotta give right here, and there is no chance in hell we just continue to move this way to the upside. I mean, I'm not even talking about big pullbacks here. I'm talking about simple, technicals, and how things can actually come down. And I know, yes, if you look at it right here, that is a pattern where this thing actually breaking out. But again, I mean, look at the monthly time frame. I mean, this thing is on a tear, and not to mention this gap up from election, and we're nowhere near this gap. Came closer here but did not fill the gap. 20-day was holding, and now right back on the track and going back up to the upside. So a lot of people nowadays chasing here. That is really a bad spot to go long. And even if you're shorting, it's not a good spot. And why? Because if you look at somebody like Warren Buffett, he's on cash. He's just piling on cash. And yes, these things don't happen next day. Like I can call this like, double top and all that, and really overstretched, but it's not going to crash tomorrow. So when you think about that, you look at somebody like this guy where he is piling on cash and just keeping cash handy, where market just going higher. So why this man is actually holding cash? He knows something is coming. It's gonna come. I'm not saying it's gonna go down to zero, but yeah, what if there is like $100 dip on SPY? Of course, that's gonna be buying opportunity. And now if you're going and buying this dip here, $1, $2 dip, you're nothing. I mean, you're basically gonna get nothing out of this mini pullbacks here, or even this one. We need something that is big enough where people can actually go long and make money out of it. Yes, this can still go on for maybe another week, 2 weeks, maybe even months, but you can see how slowly this is going. I mean, it just getting frustrated for a lot of people. Like it's not really going up, it's not going down. It comes back a little bit and then slowly pushes. I mean, look at how slow this move is for last 2 3 days. Friday was a bullish day. Last Wednesday before Thanksgiving supposed to be a bullish day, it was a down day, and now we're just going up with low volume, really slow. So something has to give. Things are coming. I don't know when that is coming, but this is not opportunity to go long here. Now you can see now there will be support here at 600. So it was holding I think on uh, Wednesday session, and then even today there was a bit of a pullback, but nothing big. But to the upside, you can see Bollinger Band now going, not even going up anymore. It's coming down. So I think, even if it goes up, possibly up to 608 to 610, that's gonna be the next stop. As long as we're over 602 5-day moving average and the critical support at 600. If that gives up, you're going to see a slide down to 595, and then we can even talk about possibly coming down and retesting again 586 on SPY ETF. On triple Q, it's up 0.31%, so brand new all-time high again today. And pretty much, I mean, you can see this line was up here when Q's was right up here. That 520 can happen, and now looks like we could be going there with a mini gap up early as tomorrow morning. But there is another gap down here. We're just gapping up and going straight up and not coming down to close any of these gaps and whatsoever. I mean, not even retesting this high on this big run up here. Now you can see this. I mean, I'll just take this off. Mini downtrend broken, and now we're in an uptrend. Also, if you look at it, there is a wedge here that we broke out of this wedge, and now I mean we kind of gapped up over this wedge, and now it's going straight up. So here on Qs, if there is anything you're looking for as a support, now there will be support at uh, 516-ish right here, previous all-time high. And underneath that level, we do have support 5-day moving average 511, and then this gap 510. And then we can talk about possibly 507.51, 20-day and 13-day moving average retest. And then we can even look at this previous all-time high as a support 503. To the upside, next up, 520. That is where we can find some resistance right here on Qs. So Dow Jones going down today, going down to 446. So this one had a decent pullback. At least I would say, what is it, like $5 pullback from all-time highs, and looks like it might be pulling back into this gap 443. So if you look at my screen, 448.67, we're not trading over that 5-day moving average. So that gives us, that opportunity to come down and close this gap and possibly find support here. So the next support will be down here, 443.57, gap fill reversal. But if that don't hold, the next one down here at 440 and then 433. To the upside, resistance will be at 451. Over that, it can go up to 455. On IWM, it's down 0.71%. So here's another one. And I've been waiting for this gap fill reversal. It comes really close. I mean, look at today. 239.37 did not fully close the gap, went back up to 240 again. But just like Dow Jones, it's holding actually over this gap, but it's under 241 5-day moving average. And this gap fill reversal does not hold as a support right here at 238. I would say after filling this gap, you're going to see a pullback or a dump off down to 236, and underneath that level things can turn really ugly for Russell, and this thing can dump all the way down to right here 230.93. To the upside, resistance will be at 241. Over that, blue skies going back up to 245 to even a brand new all-time high, which could be 250. On VIX, another flat day, and this thing just coiling up inside this wedge. You can see right here, and it needs to get over 15 for that breakout to happen. So I'm looking at $15, which is kind of far away, but it can do it. It did it before. This thing breaks over 15, it can easily go up to 18 to 20 to close this gap from this massive gap down. So VIX coiling up here, you got to be really careful trading in this environment, pretty much trading at brand new all-time highs every day. And if you're going long, it's a really scary spot to actually go long and put your money in this market. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on stock market.